egg boy.
Oh, your little egg?
Yeah, he's in my office. It's not very good.
Gathered throng. It is I, your friend, Jeffrey K. Horkims. As you know, we're continuing our Doki Doki playthrough. I, as Jeffrey K. Horkims, I'm every woman. It's all in me. We've all heard the song. Of course, I'm joined by Ryan Hartman. Ryan Hartman wins on the Twitter. He has
Ryan Hartman pillows.
he has manifest this protective, soothing, also warm layer to protect him from any possible emotional distress.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dacta.
Oh, we didn't change the noise?
Well, the screams are fine.
I
It's
wanted
going to be
it
okay. Well, yeah, if somebody can grab a we can do it. But here's the key. So when last we saw our heroes, we were at a very important choice right before the festival, which is important for some reason.
Yeah.
I imagine it could be like Taco Tuesday, maybe, in the Lego movie.
What it is.
But that's the situation, of course, on the decks behind the boards. Josh Price as the slightly older, wiser narrator, maybe with a remove. He can think back on these things. Also, he delivers the lines in a very smooth way. Thank you, Ray Joseph. Hey, now, are we ready to roll it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load game.
Gosh.
Wait, so here's the thing.
Know this, the game isn't over
right.
until you see the credits. I don't think we're close to the end. I think...
Oh.
I don't know, maybe we are.
The fact of the matter is we don't know anything. And then we also
we don't
haven't
know.
gone online. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
We haven't gone online either to do it. Like, I mean, we could go and we could feast right now. We could go and get the rest of the juice, but it's been too fun.
No.
So not only did we make you wait for 20 minutes, which was a cruelty, we also paused the game here on Friday, which I suspect is like a two roads diverging in the woods scenario.
I haven't really thought about this too much either. Well, I have, but I haven't made a decision, rather.
Well, no.
I've thought about it, but I've decided they're both...
Jesus Christ, see,
Jeez.
Sophia knows what's going on. They know.
I really want the...
They know the brand. Yeah. They know the brand. The brand of the stream is obviously Team Save Sayori. You're all welcome to join us.
So, look.
Yeah.
Obviously, our main deciding metric is always to save Sayori.
Yeah.
So, which of these answers saves Sayori? Because I could see a scenario where we say, I love you, and she goes, I hate myself more, you shouldn't love me, and that goes in the wrong direction.
Well, I mean, I feel like the whole black screen background really indicates the gravity of it. Now, but she has revealed feelings for us as well. I feel like if you, I feel like if you go the dearest friend route here, now it's, especially after all this stuff, and especially after we've been like, specifically tuning the last few poems for her, I feel like that's like not cool.
You can't friend zone her.
At this point. So I had this.
All right.
I had this once when, so this happened, I was in church, okay? There was a girl I liked at church.
I am.
And you know how you can hold hands like the sideways? Like you can hold hands like this?
Nope. I don't know that.
Well, no, like you can hold, here, just give me your hand. So you can hold hands like this.
Are we going steady? Your hands are warm.
Yeah, they're really warm. This is how I get them.
You're getting excited about this game.
So that's the one way you can do it, right? Here, let me show you the other way.
Are we dating now?
If you do it like this, then shit changes. Like, I was like, holding the hand is fine, but I held her hand that way, and then she thought that I was making a marriage proposal, right? And I feel like we've been going that way with the poems. Like, we can't hold her hand that way and then be like, hey, let's be friends.
Well, also,
you know what I mean?
don't want to be friends, right? Like,
you are.
The character is that we have created that we want Sayori.
Well, yeah, the only question on Ryan's part, and I think that there's a case to be made. It's like, which one of these choices will save her?
No,
Sure.
now I'm all messed up. Yeah. Now my head's all over the place. Now my main questions are, how is Jerry so warm? Like, what? You are like the center of the sun.
No.
You're burning. You're in the red, man.
It's a recognized
we need to get
phenomenon.
ice you down.
In my home, it's a recognized phenomenon. So if the kids, like if they come in from outside and their hands are cold, they ask if they can use the furnace, which is really just putting their hands on my belly. It's a recognized thing. But here, it has to be I love you.
All right. So all right.
We're gonna love. All right, everybody ready for this? Here we go. Oh,
I feel like this is a swerve. I feel like this is a swerve.
I feel like they've been swerving us. Now, take up your mantle.
I love you.
Eh?
Those are my true feelings. Ugh. No. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. No. I should have realized it sooner.
Okay. Oh yeah, like a sister.
Like a sister.
Exactly.
I love you like a glass of iced tea. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens.
Oh man, so now I see what you mean. Now it's like more work for her, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
As long as we continue like this every day, you catching me licking other girls' fingers.
Yeah, jumping on them in my house.
Yeah.
And going crazy on them trying to get frosting.
With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Tom.
Oh.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
That real grip. Tom. Is this really okay?
Yeah.
I hold
Yeah.
Sayori in
Yeah.
my arms
We're hugging, aren't we? Yeah.
and pull her closer.
You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Tom.
Hey,
I want to be with you forever. Okay, no.
Oh, we
no.
saved it.
No.
me too. Cool, the end.
The end. Roll the
Good
credits.
job. Good job, everyone. Hey, good job, everyone.
Nice work,
We
chat.
did it.
I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What?
What's this? Oh, no. Frosting?
Sayori?
Oh, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Tom. Oh,
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again.
hey, now that is actually, for Tommy No Chill,
That's
pretty
actually
good.
the best thing he said. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other.
Yeah, Panther Tommy No Chill made a choice. All right, what do you got?
So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh?
Yeah. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Oh man, it's not possible, is it?
Yeah.
Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Wow, okay. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. All right.
Hey, Tom.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Meh.
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that.
Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't get pillows. you have to brave these cold winds alone. Furnace boy, it's me. I get the pillows. That's my promise.
That's the Tom promise.
Take it to the bank.
I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me.
Huh?
But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is.
Yes.
even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
What I love about this is just like, because they're like 15.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it.
Forgot to close
It's
door.
the day of the
I feel like
festival.
there's a draft coming in.
There is. Oh, yeah.
Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone.
All right, let's go. Get this over with.
I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete.
No. No.
I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival.
Info is correct that there is no music and has not been for a while.
I'm more excited. Oh, sorry.
Too bad.
But knowing Monika, I'm sure
Oh,
the
thank
event
God
will
the
be great
cupcakes are off
too.
place. Look, the important thing is the cupcakes.
Tom.
Monika, I don't trust you.
No way, dude. Monika, first of all, so let's take a second. So she fucked with her.
Oh yeah, she got in her head. We blatantly watched this. She was fucking with Yuri.
Oh no,
Was
she
like
oh
doing
no,
subtle
no.
digs.
She was going back and forth, and then, but specifically later on, like Sayori was like, maybe she was right. Jesus Christ! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now.
Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it.
Ugh.
So that's the one I'll be performing.
Tom plagiarizing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, it's like
Play some music.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. It's like let's be real clear. She's like, oh, so Sayori's dead, right?
Yeah, she overslept again. Forever. That dummy.
Tom.
He's an asshole. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Holy shit, Tom.
Tom is back on his bullshit.
I say that, but suddenly I remember what Sayori told me
Oh,
yesterday.
suddenly? It's not fucking rattling around nonstop in your head?
Yeah, you aren't frosted with it.
And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Yeah.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Tom.
Now here it comes.
I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. It's Monika Velli,
Yeah.
is what it is.
She's trying to mess with everyone's brain.
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you fucking monster.
Exchange? Monika, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
But
I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly?
No.
That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet.
Well, exchange can mean anything too. Don't fall for this.
Don't
bullshit, Tom.
don't let her have the rudder.
Jeez Louise. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Look at this. Look at
Yeah.
this fucking horse shit.
Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks.
Oh, yeah, they really did.
Is Kinko's or?
Yeah, take the staple? Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's the only important thing.
Where are the cupcakes?
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice.
What's this?
I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
I don't want to see this.
Oh, God. What's it say?
Well, it says, get out of my head about 100 times. Why the percentage? It's a variable or a text parser thing. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. That's a good line there. Yeah, she printed this?
This is her best poem. Yeah, why would...
She took it the most seriously.
Monika was like,
right?
oh, yeah, this is great.
Exactly, like, ah.
Yeah.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Tom? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Everything's great.
Yeah, just reading some great poems here.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that,
I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so...
It's
Is that Monika's?
I-I-I-I-I-N-E.
It's F-I-I-I-I-N-E.
Yeah. Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? You go to hell,
I quickly
Music.
leave the classroom.
right? Bring it back. Don't strain yourself.
It's a weird comment.
Yeah.
Monika calls that out after me.
Yeah.
I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her
Did
to
we
school
goof?
makes her really happy.
I don't want to goof.
Besides,
Jerry, I don't want to goof.
I want to goof. I want to
wanna
ungoof. I want to ungoof.
I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been.
And then you didn't fucking walk her, Tom.
That's all she needs and what I
don't
want
like
to
where
give
this
her.
is heading.
I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in.
Sayori?
She really is a heavy sleeper.
The heaviest.
I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it?
It's not about you, Tom.
In any case, it just feels right.
What?
Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door.
Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Oh, God. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading what the thing says. Hey, idiot.
There's no response.
Yelling at a cadaver.
No, but for some reason, like I have transferred all the Tom, like for some
Yeah,
reason.
you're mad at me.
But you hate him just as much.
Look.
But for some reason, you're like the source.
We're all Tom. Am I most Tom? Yes. But we're all a little Tom.
I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy?
Yeah. It is Tom.
But she really leaves me no choice.
Doesn't she have family?
Yeah, right?
I gently open the door.
I don't want to see. Oh, damn it. Oh, now the music kicks in?
Weird.
I guess we didn't save Sayori.
Dot.
No.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sari wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago.
You had to say you loved her.
That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday.
Yeah, vomiting on a corpse is definitely a faux pas.
I don't know about crime scene procedure, but
I told Sayori I would be there for her.
this fucking music.
I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this?
Well, I know why.
How?
Monica.
What did I do wrong?
Monica Velli.
Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her.
Music. Bing, bing.
That's not what Sari needed at
Well-
all.
What about the cupcakes?
Yeah, where
What
do
are
they
the
fit in?
cupcakes? Yeah. Go back to your priorities, Tom.
She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse?
See? I told you we shouldn't tell her we love her.
Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend.
Burn it all down, Tom.
Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Well,
I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me.
Man, I was gonna say, I think so. Dude, Josh is putting in work back there.
Yeah.
And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Is this telling us we have to go back to a previous save point? Holy crap, that was the end?
Good thing we saved.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, all right.
So this is it, right?
Yeah, no, it keeps going because it was doing all that. Did you see that was an amalgamation of all the other girl art?
Yeah. Hear the music?
Yeah. You see the text?
Oh, no, I hear on the text.
I don't know who reads that.
Josh,
Josh, give it a
That's
shot.
got quotes, so that's not me.
I guess that's true.
It's not Tom.
Nunzeliquithanuga. Pai nugujuv. Niubo naoeo kes.
Yep.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... and my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Okay, so she's gone? She's an error now?
Let's see.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
True.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Oh, man. This is going in a crazy direction. I like it.
And bro, it's an ordinary school day
This is
like
awesome.
any other.
This is fucking wild.
Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples
my
and
shell a little
friend groups
Yeah.
walking together to school together.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Oh, now they just erase her from history?
Yeah, now she's gone. She's just fucking gone.
I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Deal.
Not a bad outlook.
Deal, Tom.
There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
There really aren't any that interest me.
Clubs.
Clubs.
Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Tom?
Yep. Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
Guess you could check the marker closet, the paper and marker closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. Or, excuse me, about that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
I love it. I'm in. Literature?
That sounds kind of dull.
How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too.
Mangekko.
Mangaka. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Tommy's back on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, whoosh, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
Is she writing our lines too?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Sure. I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome.
Actually, I was thinking about starting my own club, Monica.
Yeah.
Dead Friends Club.
You're really sweet, Tom.
Too soon. I
You know that? Yeah, exactly. Too soon.
Sorry. It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
We're in some kind of... She has put us inside of her chrono prison.
Yeah.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities.
Ryan is covered in pillows to protect him from the emotional
This is...
trauma
Yeah.
of this game. And it turns out to have been a good plan.
Yeah. And I'm making Jerry bear the full wrath of the elements. I'm inside a warm little house. He is out in the cold, bracing against the icy winds.
Mm-hmm.
Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Ah,
But yeah, girl won.
eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Hey, I like icing off your finger.
There was a period of time. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Tom. Hey, we didn't agree to join shit.
Yeah. We just said we were gonna...
Stop in.
Yeah. I guess we did say we sold our soul.
But also, this timeline has no cupcakes.
Yeah.
This is the darkest timeline.
This is.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Yay!
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. Grease. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, so Yuri, she's popped Yuri into the Sayori space.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Tom in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. You know, the advantage, the only advantage to this darkest timeline is that I can redouble my Yuri efforts. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like
I can get back on that wagon.
I don't know. I'm kind of Natsuki.
Natsuki, well, after the frosting incident?
work out well.
The frosting incident.
Exactly. Why don't you come sit down, Tom?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet.
Back on that dead raccoon wagon.
Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other.
We could be her raccoon.
We could be her raccoon.
Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
I'm worried she would be our raccoon.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Were there at one point?
Yeah.
It must be hard to start a new club.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing somebody.
Were there like 10? And we just jumped in at like the 4 mark, you know?
Yeah. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah. Listen, you hear that humble brag?
Yeah.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Literature.
Literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Yeah, the story of Ryan Hartman.
But it makes school events, oh man, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. Yeah, it's like, these are these...
Yes.
no, I'm saying that these are these hard-ass motherfuckers. They're bad outside the school. They're making tea in class. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess so.
Yeah, hey. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Good save, Tom.
Yeah. Self-5 from Tom.
Tom, you did it.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Tom, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well,
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Mangeku?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking.
He's like looking down. Mangeku. He's just enjoying this joke for himself.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying?
You're killing it.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Tom, what do you read? Cereal boxes, shampoo bottles, whatever's around when I'm on the toilet.
Whatever's there.
Yeah. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Oof. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
No, thanks.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. See, me too. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
See, this is a cop-out.
Well, no, it's...
The guy already wrote, the writer of this game already wrote this.
The telling of a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive in D&D.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Can I just say, I'm really, I feel a lot safer now the music's playing.
Oh, no, it was too...
how much I missed this particular
It was
song.
too quiet. It's like so cloying, right?
It was so quiet, yeah, and that's disheartening. But it's not just that music's playing; it's that this music's playing.
Yeah,
this is good music.
Yeah. This means that normal shit's happening.
I only have good feelings associated with this little jaunty tune.
We're having tea, like the guitar, like the acoustic guitar one can go either way,
the
right?
little flute coming in.
Yeah, boo doo boo boo boo.
Little piccolo or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Yeah, me too. I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level.
Hashtag save Sayori.
Hashtag save Sayori.
Not cool clues.
Yeah, it's true, Clues.
Still stings.
Yeah, too soon.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Nah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
It said cute.
it said, I'm Natsuki, and I like cute things. Yeah. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
In D&D.
Why don't you share them sometime? What are you doing, Tom?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
He's back.
He's back.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
She's your vice president. You should.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you write too?
Oh, well, you're into literature? That's so
Hey,
crazy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're looking for a vice president.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea.
Why do you always do that? Is that because of the pose?
It's the anime, like, I feel like she's, like,
Yeah.
made of, like, 5 smaller robots or something. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Night tell.
Why so many pillows? Why not more pillows?
Yeah, think about it like that.
Yeah.
Now, let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
That rhymed. That was a poem right there.
Yeah, she's already done. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Tom?
Hold up. There's still one problem. Hold up.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
No cupcakes.
Yeah.
Where's the food? I never said I'd join this club.
Dude, I love this.
TH up, down,
That's
arrow,
pretty good.
U.
Dude,
I love that.
the parser did the best it could with that hash.
Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. See, now here, Sayori is the one who convinced me to
Exactly.
stay, so,
Yeah, how's it gonna go?
yeah. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought. All 3 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
That drop was good. But, I'm sorry, I thought,
eh.
The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Tom. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Well, there's a reason for that. You digital demon. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival,
Yeah.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed.
Pretty chill.
yeah. Kind of
So-
club I'd like to go to.
If
That
writing
one's
poems
bullshit.
is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls,
Creep. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
one by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Tom?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Tom, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now.
They gotta jump him in.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta beat him up. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Okay. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone,
fish,
yeah,
you
yeah,
fish.
exactly. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Tom, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah!
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
How do I see you first?
With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home.
The neighbor's house has been unsold and empty
Yeah.
for years.
The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica.
Of course.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Do we have to make another poem?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we unlocked a special poem. Yes, please.
How does... Dude, listen, do you have any idea how long I've been waiting for a screen like this to show up in a video game? It's like, it's all come down to this. Unlocked a
like-
special poem?
Hello, Jerry Holkins.
That's what you need, poem chivos.
It just says that to everyone.
Yeah, hello, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
What was that?
It was a poem. I unlocked it. It's like
did it.
it's like when you get the leg lamp and you just spend all the rest of the time just trying to prove to other people
Yeah.
that it's great. I unlocked this is a major award. All right. So there's only two. So Monica is not
Read
down
that out
here.
loud, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I was totally just sucked into it.
Yeah.
So there's no Monica. I thought for sure Monica would be here in the mix.
No, she wasn't before.
Yeah, exactly. But
Well,
I figured that she would
look,
replace her in this.
Whoever
She's
we
a
get close
mystery.
to dies, so who do you want to kill?
We have to figure out how to unlock Monica.
Yeah. Well, Monica, it could be like M. Bison.
Yeah.
Like the
think
final
so.
boss.
I don't think Monica exists beyond the pale.
Well, here, so Nihilus is got a Natsuki vibe. I've seen a Yuri and Haster. I totally get that. Like, Yuri, I think there's a case to be made for Yuri, but I think that Yuri is a person who is more. She is more likely to be manipulated and
Natsuki-
ultimately destroyed by a person like Monica.
Yuri, we already saw. I thought Yuri was already about to head downhill.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think that the person we choose, Monica ends up fucking with in some way.
Yeah.
I think that Natsuki could actually. Oh no, Monica will start fucking around with her about her dad. Cause there's no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, her dad. I forgot about her dad.
All right. Well, here,
right.
but I think that Yuri is in more danger from a person like Monica than Natsuki is.
Okay.
So we have to go cute.
Okay.
Right?
Look, I'm pro Natsuki. I also just want to see more content in the game, so I'm like,
Yeah.
we haven't unlocked like a cutscene with Yuri.
Well, no, the first one, remember?
First one we did.
So with the book, that's a cutscene. I still see that cutscene in my drams.
You know what? Let's do Yuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do
Yeah.
Yuri. Because Ryan, was all Sayori. So now you should get your fantasy,
that's
Jerry.
true.
Let's do your
I tried
fantasy.
Sayori and that didn't go nowhere.
Well, yeah, it went somewhere.
It went
Here.
somewhere. That's true.
So we're good.
Let's unlock
Team Yuri.
your dreams, Jerry.
Team Yuri. It is. You know what? I deserve to be happy too. God damn it.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see you pilot this one.
Defeat. This is gonna be pretty easy.
Vitality. That's a lot of fancy words. Insight.
She's very energetic. You
Suicide.
never know. Whoa!
Let's see what we get with that one.
Who's going to respond to this?
I think it'll be Yuri. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Good.
Yep.
Atone.
Doug.
Okay.
But we're gonna see. Are we gonna?
We
unlock
drive
the
all
same-
of them to suicide.
But
That's
this
what
is the
happens in
first
this game.
column, right?
We don't really know how it goes from here.
We're the
That's true.
problem.
If this is gonna repeat, then it's gonna do that same thing where they both read the book at the same time. And if I have to see more of stuff I've already seen, I'll never forgive you.
Let's see.
Heaven Sent is pretty big, but
Sadness.
Mm-hmm.
What a cat.
What, did it go to Natsuki for
Yeah.
sadness? Oh man.
extreme.
Yeah.
Uncanny.
Uncanny and disown.
It is
Yeah,
funky
that
as
also
hell.
works.
These beats, this slaps.
This does not slap.
It doesn't?
Anxiety
No.
or essence. Yeah, it also works.
Fantasy, she likes fantasy. No.
Damnation.
Yes.
Clumsy's cute.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there's a skip button for scenes you've seen before.
That's true. It's right there in the bottom.
That's true. Hi again, Tom. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh, also, I forgot. Oh, she had the pose.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but Ellie is that game I learn.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Ah! Okay, I don't like that.
I think this is great.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Tom.
This game is such a critique of itself.
Right? It's very postmodern. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
This is the video game version of House of Leaves.
Of House of Leaves. Making you dive headfirst into literature.
It's the anime dating sim version
Of House of Leaves.
You put that on the box. You can use that quote, whoever made this game.
Free. Team. Something. Starts with an S. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ah!
Whoa.
Sorry, that is legitimately fucking
Yeah,
scary.
that was a little intense.
Oh, the
You
music.
hear the key change? The key change?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Whoa. In front of the text?
In front
I
of
love
the
it.
text. Let's see, Natsuki. That's yours. No, here, Natsuki
No.
certainly seems to have a big mouth for
someone-
someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Mangeku.
Manga?
Monica,
maybe?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monica?
You're going to have to stumble through this.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Mangika. Monaga. Manga is literature,
With the eyes.
right?
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Is she way too big?
She's getting. It feels like she's getting a little closer, yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom.
This music's speeding up. It's like speeding up and slowing down.
I think so. I feel like it's tilted, too. I'm all fucked up now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all fucked
There
up
you go.
now. Is it tilted?
Yeah, it is tilted.
Okay, God, because it's throwing me off. Here, I'm sorry, Tom. Are you terrified by my inhuman wrist? I ordered something from humanwrist.com. We'll make sure to put your comfort first,
Yeah,
okay?
you're tilted.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
See, we actually have an emote for tilted
It
things.
is. There's a term for this. It's called a Dutch oven.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
Nice.
a film school thing, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been, so
Yeah.
I'm relying on you. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Idiot.
Well, I can't say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. She's getting way bigger, yeah.
She's getting real big. But wait. Are you hearing those key changes, Josh?
No, I have it off so I can speak correctly.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. It's just that you're all up in my grill.
Yeah.
I want to try to be part of this club.
Yeah, she's like inside our abdomen.
Yeah. So even if I don't read often or know how to read, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get you started on something you might like.
Oh.
Yuri reaches into her
Is this gonna
bag
be your
and pulls
book
out
that
a
you love?
book.
Is it Markov? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, because you can't and you don't know how.
Yeah.
You don't have parents. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
I hope this, gives us the same kind of cutscene, but all weird.
I hope so. All
Yuri,
fucked up.
thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I'll learn to read, and then I'm going to start on this one.
Totally read this.
I enthusiastically
Love
take
words.
the book.
I'm reading it right now. Is this how you do it?
Yeah.
You just hold it open? Nice.
Touch pages. This is great.
Phew. She's too big. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay,
Now that
fixed it.
everyone's
What's the
settled
book?
in,
Oh.
I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance.
Okay, so the original Dr. C thinks that the book might be written by Abdul al-Hazred, the author of the Necronomicon. I guess we'll see.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Trying to find something to eat.
I'm really curious
The
to
room's
talk
back to normal.
to
Me
Yuri
too.
a little bit more.
Same, Josh.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me.
What is it?
More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
New Grisham novel.
Yeah. Ah,
The Firm.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a
That's
split
that love.
second.
that's that love.
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
I mutter this, sensing I'd made her uncomfortable.
Oh.
That line there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Just in the Sprite?
Yeah. Right around where,
Terrible.
her head would just pop right off. Oh, man.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
look at her eye.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh, no.
It's moving.
No, it's moving. The eye is actually like
What the fuck?
like an egg on a plate. It's just sliding off of her face.
Oh, man.
You attracted to her now, Jerry?
It's fine.
He's just going to keep going. Bye, eye.
If I was focused,
Don't forget to write. Bye.
it's the, as Mike says, it's the annual migration.
Oh, that's a good one.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
See you later, eye.
The eyes go. It's
It was
too
nice to
far
see
away
you.
now. It's too far away.
Yeah.
You need to come back. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so let me see if I can get this eye back in here.
Nope.
No?
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Fixed.
Hey, it's back.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see.
It's unlikely.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon. You know how you get, like, those floaters in the periphery of your eye?
Yeah.
It's like, what if your eye was the floater?
Yeah, what if your eye just left?
Yeah.
See, now every time I look at it, I expect it to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about, anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Did you read that on purpose? Did it?
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs. I don't remember this.
description
I was going to say, I don't remember this either.
I feel like this would have stood out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Yeah, maybe.
She says something that's a little bit of a spoiler, but I want that.
Yeah,
more
no,
that.
it wasn't anything like that.
But anyway, I'm really into it.
Yeah.
The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of...
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tom? Thank you, Millennial. Oh man, this is Doki Doki. Literature Club, mon frere.
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely do those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
Yeah, with the limbs.
And the mutilation.
You know,
no,
oh yeah.
That's me to a T, baby. Whatever you need.
Did I write this book?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all me.
I hope
Fucking
so.
Tommy
Yeah.
no chill.
I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Oh shit. What if she's the villain and not Monica?
I'm down. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Oh, check history from Damascus. That's a good idea. So it's all in here in the plain text.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Well, no, all that the strange new text. I was wondering if the history would have that in here, or
it
if
does.
Okay, yeah.
And suddenly...
Oh, totally. I was just wondering I wonder if they ever hide things in history.
Maybe.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
Wait, hold on. Did you... so that's...
Don't worry, we'll get it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Jesus Christ!
That's awesome.
It doesn't have it there.
Oh, it isn't even there. That's not there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
It will be there after you finish that.
So I'm sorry if I...
I'm saying something strange. Sorry. That really whacked me out. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I think we've gotten what we need out of this.
Well, I agree, but somebody was like, "Hey, scroll up," and I was like, "Okay, that sounds good to me."
We good.
So I'm about that.
We Gucci. I want to get to the cutscene.
Yeah. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading, and that's fundamental. The least I could do is listen. This is a literature club, after all.
Right? Stupid. That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yep.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but
What are you saying? Let me just get the book.
God.
I quickly
God.
retrieved the book that I had put in my bag.
The fucking velociraptor or
All right,
something.
it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's.
You seem a little apple-teeny.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
With these serpents.
Yeah. You know which way to the gym? Or is it that way? Ugh.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book.
All right. We did this before last time.
I glance
It's actually kind of
over.
good that we're doing it again.
Yes.
Let's see if it changes.
It looks
How
like
much?
she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just bathing in the feeling of your body.
Is your body heat?
Do the history. Yeah.
It's not even there.
You really like to apologize a lot, don't you?
I do.
All right.
I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Where'd your eyes go?
yeah. Bring him back.
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
All right, quick. Has anyone else's text been weird? Well, it was weird when Monika did stuff too. It hasn't just been you.
No. The heavy black text has only been with her.
But we haven't focused on anybody this much.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just wondering if that's the swerve.
Yeah.
Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Yeah. And you're right. Sorry, Josh. You're right that it actually is good for us to see the same scene
Yeah.
again, so we can see if it's different. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
Also, this is the hottest shit.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Same.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb, and after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me.
Yeah. It would.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Oh, there's the eye, giving us the old side
Yeah.
eye.
Are you ready? Oh yeah. Because you're illiterate.
Uh,
To turn the page.
sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
You won't. Just accept that. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? All the little letters and words. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
You just wanted to do this again. That's the only reason.
I'm ready. Man, I hope something happens to Natsuki so we can have this a third time.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Okay.
I remember this.
Eh?
Well, look at that
Oh,
expression.
look at that look.
Lime.
Oh,
No.
this crazy look in her eyes.
Yeah, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking that the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Ah. That's what you were talking about. Sorry.
I think this is slightly different.
I thought you meant something else about her.
Yeah. Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my
The
head.
face stuff here is new.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't recognize this here. Ah!
Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading.
You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
Am I breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Gotta see some water.
All right, don't push yourself.
Wait, listen. We
That
read
reading, yeah.
we read a lot of pages.
Yuri stands up practically
Yuri,
rushes
no
out of the
chill.
classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Tom? Did something happen just now?
Me? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess.
Oh, sorry. So you don't know anything?
Sorry, can't say that I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really.
Not overtly.
I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Whoosh. Ah. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah, it's like we need 4 people. Okay, if we lose any of them, we can't have a club.
We don't have a
Do you
club.
understand what I'm
Then
saying?
We all gotta go and infect the Animu Club.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Oh no.
This is exactly what happened to Sayori.
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Was that okay? Oh.
Yeah, I was just asking.
I stand up.
Jeez.
I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag.
That book. He's like,
There's nobody left
oh,
here.
Natsuki hates us, so let's go Natsuki.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Tom, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What?
Thank you, Junior.
Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right?
Yeah, some of us start from the bottom.
Jeez, yeah. Are you still proud of the first poem you ever wrote? Then I like to read it. Arrgh. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway.
You can't. The skip is
Oh, it's on here?
darkened, so it does look like you could skip it if you wanted to.
But Joe.
Whoa.
Wow, wow.
Oh, so it must have been the same scene.
Yeah.
Because the other ones weren't like that.
They were darkened out, yeah.
Okay, Monica. Are you
Oh,
skippable?
hers is not.
Hi, Tom. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Don't kill members.
Yeah, that's
Suggestion
can
number one.
can we put that in the bylaws?
Yeah. Is there a suggestion box? Do I just tell you? Do I gotta write it down?
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Jeez. You're funny. Very scary.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Thanks, dude. Don't worry, Tom. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Are we? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Sure.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah, whatever.
I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Tom. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure.
Metaphorical.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what you start with metaphorical.
Yeah.
And then you take it up. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Her word choices are so fucked.
Yeah. She said similar things about Sayori.
Right? She must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. All right, so writing that poem to her, we've marked her for death, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did this.
Oh, yeah. This is all you. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri,
Sayori.
I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We're just talking shit about you for 20 minutes. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? Oh, you fucking. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Huh.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Get this over with. This is a different poem.
I think
it's the
so.
same poem.
Right? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's try it. Let's try it again. Hole in wall. Or is it mixed around?
It could be rearranged, but the name.
But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Oh,
That's not the
remember
same
that.
poem.
That's not the same poem.
No. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ah, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Oh, an EpiPen.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
An elephant? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. This is all skippable.
Yeah, well, let's see what a writing tip is. Is it going to be the same?
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
No.
Oh, she's back. All right. So we went hard Yuri on this.
We did.
If there's ever a scenario...
It's lit up on skip again, but don't skip.
No.
Yeah, we went hard Yuri the first time, though.
Yeah,
As
we
Yuri
did.
reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
I just want to see at least if the poem's the same.
Yeah. Exceptional.
Yeah? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really did do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ah ha ha.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
And this is where she digs into him.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
I said that.
They're weakened, Tom.
I say it every day. I say that.
Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Yes, I would like to see if it's a different poem.
Yeah, I know.
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Here we go. A ghost under the light.
This is the same.
Yeah. Tendrils in my hair, bathing. Must be this one. Last reading, street light. Light figures of figure. Yeah, I think this is actually, especially this last part, I think it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It gets crazy pants later, but I think that's actually pretty good. So skip.
It's darkened. Chat seems to be divided on whether we should skip or not.
Yeah. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Not at all. But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. All right, people are voting yay for skip, nay for no skip.
Yeah.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty bad. Tommy, no chill.
Eh?
All right, everyone's saying skip.
Okay, they're saying skip. I'm down for the skip.
All right, let's skip. Phew! That's a lot of skipping. I guess that's everyone.
Oh.
I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here it comes.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all.
True.
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
Thanks, my buck.
Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook.
Yep.
You know she is.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As if they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change.
They went after each other hard last time.
Oh, yeah, it was horrible.
Natsuki's eye... Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
I'm not going to click anymore. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Tom did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come up across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. So this dialogue is the same, but it's not skippable
It's not
for
skippable, so
for
something's
some
gonna
reason.
happen. I'm gearing up for the something.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for that shoe. I see one shoe.
yeah.
Where's the other shoe?
Where's the other shoe?
When the shoe's not on screen, everyone should be saying, "Where's Shoey?"
That's right. And Tom liked my poem too, you know. Thank you, Immortal Squeak. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh?
Where's the music?
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, shit. The tooth is out.
And you know why
So
it's
how's this
different
going to end?
is
So last
because-
time, remember, this fight ended
Yeah.
when we dragged Sayori in.
Exactly.
fix
That's
it.
why it's
Yeah.
not skippable, because that's how it's different.
Yeah, That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Tom appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
She got that fang.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tom started showing up. Natsuki. Oh, she just comes right in, huh?
Yeah.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Oh, they both went at her.
Yeah. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Oh, no.
Whoop.
Whoa.
Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy bitch.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, Sayori, come save us.
The music is getting bonks.
Yeah. Click.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is just too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad.
Nice. That
You
was a good
already
one.
do, don't you?
Whoa.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Oh, man.
Yeah, go on. Let Tom hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me. Oh, sorry.
As if
You're
she
getting too
just
into this.
noticed I was standing here.
Tom, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Hey,
Whoa. Oh. It was like something, who do I agree with more?
We don't even know if it's agree with more.
I saw
I think
agree.
you
I
gotta
saw
pick.
You
agree
did?
with more.
Yeah, you gotta pick who you want.
Fuck.
You know who it is. You know who you want.
I don't know.
Yuri, right?
Yeah, that's who
go
you
Yuri,
want. It's
yeah.
your fantasy.
I'm pro Natsuki. Oh.
Did it even work?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Click it again. Click it again. Keep clicking. All right, it's gonna make you pick Natsuki, I guess. Keep clicking. Ah!
Whoa.
Get out of my face! Back up.
You can still have the bottom one.
But
Click. Click on something.
Monica?
Dot.
Okay.
You gotta click to make
Well,
the...
no, I know that, but I'm saying that I still have these choices up here.
Yeah, but you can't do them.
Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
Go to history.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be...
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Hey, Tom. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. We need to find a good save point.
Yeah.
Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to use a little more be able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Yeah, unless you're killing them. You psychopath. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh, no.
That's a new face.
Hashtag save Natsuki.
Yeah, we haven't seen this art before.
She quickly runs away.
Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. We need to save it, right?
Well, I mean,
Here.
let's
quick.
get to a point, but
Yeah, you haven't made a choice,
yeah.
Yeah.
really.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead.
Why is everyone so hung up on basic-ass Tom? Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you.
I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
Oof.
Completely. Oh, Jesus.
Don't strain yourself.
Yeah, right? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monika.
You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Ugh. I'll wait for you to be done, this evil monster. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Hey, well played.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
Oh, good.
I'm going to save it.
You can open a new page. Or I guess you...
Yeah, no, it's all new
they're all
saves,
gone.
right? It's all new saves.
Oh, it's a whole new game.
Hey, so we're going to go ahead and get that saved up. What's the next time? Next Monday?
I guess next Monday.
Yeah, next Monday. And unless something happens and we tuck another one in,
Yeah, all our saves are gone? That's
like
crazy.
last time. I know it's completely wiped it and it's made that fucked up new version of the
we
game.
could have loaded...
I know, but I'm not going backwards.
Well, no, I'm saying those saves aren't even in here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now I want to go on every page and try to find their hidden horse shit.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks a ton for rolling through, hanging out in the chat. It's been a blast as always. I want to thank our cast and crew for this bizarre internet play we are enacting. We'll see you next time. If we can tuck another play session in either this week.
If we can, I mean, I don't know.
If we can.
Maybe Friday.
Yeah. We'll
The rest
talk.
of the week's pretty busy.
It's pretty busy. This one's pretty thick. But let's see what we can do to try to get back in here earlier than that because we're hooked.
I know. I'm like, oh man, I want to play something.
Now we have to know. Thanks, Circa. But yeah, thanks for rolling through, everybody, and thanks for keeping the chat clean so that people can experience the game fresh like we are. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. All the action starts at 12 with the brewing show. We have Mike's beer tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
That's the Wizard Unknown one that will be served with a candy flight, and indeed sucked through a red vine straw.
Is that the one? That wasn't the one that was the lemonade one.
No, that one's later.
Okay.
That's the Summer Promise one. But yeah, that starts at 12 and goes until 4 or 5 with art and tabletop streams. Come by if you get a chance. We'll see you around.